left side of the field. Enter it cannot. Dilmac just...
A lot of good plays from both teams in the midfield here. It seems like it's just a possession battle at this point.
As Dilmac flips it over, space that was coming in to make the play. Ball sent it towards the net. Glass able to step in front of it. And then the ball still floating in front of the goal of NTC. Glass able to step in. Arcadia territory.
A lot of pressure, gotta be careful not to overcommit.
In the zone.
Really good pressure from NTC right here.
Yeah, they are playing a lot more defensive than they have in game number 1, as we've reached the 60-second mark here in game number 2. Coy able to send it in. Now it's going to send it in for Dilmac. There it is, the equalizer from Dilmac on the amazing pass from Coy. Coy sensing 2 men pushed up, able to get it over swim. Dilmac finishes the play, sends it in. We've got a tie game with 52 seconds to go.
Great read, great pass downfield. Way to be there and way to be able to read that, Dilmac. Great job.
Dilmac wins the face-off. Ball sent into the Arcadia territory. Flicked in by space. Nobody home for NTC. Ball's going to float in front of the goal. Dilmac's going to cut that aside. Blast now going to look to send it into the Arcadia territory. Coy puts it off the right side. Ball sent in front of the net by space. A dangerous play. As we've reached the 30-second mark here, game number 2. Blast with a read from Neptune from the other side of the field. Coy's now looking to send it in towards the net, cut aside by Swim. Dilmac able to read that. Now the ball's going to be sent towards the net off the crossbar. Shot attempt! All 3 members of NTC put their bodies on the line for that one. Ball sent in towards the net just to the right. Dilmac able to cut that to the corner. One final opportunity for Arcadia. Blast puts it in the corner. Ball's going to hit the turf, and we head to OT in game number 2.
I don't know about you, Spence, but I'm on the edge of my seat right now.
I'm pumped, my friend. I am pumped. Coy's going to head up, and the ball's going to be sent to Dilmac. Cliff cuts it in. Space is going to keep it in the NTC territory. Blast now sends it in. Zanger is there to catch that for Arcadia. The ball's still floating in front of the goal, however. Sitting in the corner of Arcadia. Ball now set from Coy towards the front of the net. Off the crossbar and in! What was that shot by Coy?
Wow. The angle of that shot.
That was an insane shot from Coy to win game number 2. Oh my goodness. I have no words for that shot.
I bet Coy is getting a degree in geometry. He's got to be. He's got to be. Hitting those angles, that is impressive.
Coy working on his math homework right before the game, checking his geometry angles. Oh, my goodness.
Wow, and once again, tons of shots on goal. Like, the offense and the defense of this team, that's incredible. And look at the pressure from Arcadia. This game, they were not holding back. I'm still a little shaken up by that. That was that was exciting.
Yeah, absolutely. You 9 shots on goal for NTC, 8 for Arcadia University. So Arcadia came to play today. It's absolutely clear that they don't want this game to go the way like the game went last week against Champlain. They don't want to be swept by NTC. They're in danger of being swept right now. However, Arcadia University came to play today. So
Absolutely.
It's absolutely insane. Shout out from NECC. We are live during their downtime. So hey, everybody in NECC, thank you so much for checking us out. NECC, we appreciate that as well. So NTC heading into game number 3, they are up and looking for the sweep. So 5 minutes on the clock, game number 3. Here we go. Blast and Swim head in. Coy's now going to look to flip it in. Keeps it away from Zanger. Dilmac's going to flip it in. Cut off by Space. Dilmac just cuts that off. Swim looks to keep it in. Dilmac just pops it in towards mid. Nobody really playing the ball. Coy able to get up and make a save. A nice play towards the corner. Zanger now looking to play it in back towards mid. Dilmac able to cut that off. Nice second touch by Dilmac. I don't know where he came from. Space now sends it in towards the net. Coy with a nice save again. 30 seconds in and Coy has 2 saves.
Coy doing a great job on defense. You see him on the wall there just going back and forth, trying to read off of the other team so they can take control of the midfield.
Yeah, NTC definitely play more defensive than they did in game number 1. Swim looking to cut that aside. Dilmac steps in front of it, but Swim able to win the 50. Dilmac with a nice bump. Yeah, absolutely. Really negated any push that Space was going to make with that play. But Space able to maintain possession for Arcadia. Now going to look to send it in. Looking for a flip reset. Oh my gosh. Blast able to send it out just in time.
Great rotation there. Having Coy go up to try to get him to get rid of the ball. And then Blast staying back and being able to make that save.
Yeah, Space now takes it in back towards mid. Coy able to keep it in the Arcadia zone. Dilmac tried to get it past Zanger. Could not. Now Zanger's going to look to fund it in towards the goal off the left post. Coy, now they have a 2-man rush if they can get there in time. Coy sends it into Blast. He's got it. 1-0 NTC.
Woo!
A great pass by Coy. Steps in front of it. And Blast just able to get it where Space cannot.
Give props to Coy and Luke to be able to recognize what was going on the field, to be able to pick up the speed a little bit to make that shot happen.
Swim looks to step in front of that shot. Dilmac sends it into the corner. Ball now sent towards the net. Coy can't get there! And it comes off the bottom of the corner, and Space scores the equalizer for Arcadia.
Yeah, a little bit change of pace here. It looks like just NTC got caught out a little bit right off the kickoff, so let's see if they can answer back.
Absolutely. Zanger and Blast head in. Ball sent to the left side of mid. Swim was looking to play that in. Space now looking to get it over. Coy cannot. That's Coy's third save of the game.
Wow, great patience and control by Coy right there.
Space now once again going to look to send it in. Zanger takes it away from him. Now looking to pass it in. Coy steps in front of it. Blast to Dilmac. Oh, they almost have the shot again. We saw that last week against Champlain College. And NTC almost had that beautiful 3-man pass again. Ball sent in towards the net. Blast not able to get there in time. Zanger now looking to put it in. Dilmac able to step in front of it. Very nice. Dilmac now pinches it back towards mid. Swim sends it in. Coy able to clear that away, but the ball's going to land right in front of the net. Zanger's able to catch that and send it in and take Arcadia up 2-1 with 2:27 to go. Game number 3.
Yeah, great pressure from Arcadia right here. Seems like finally in game 3 they're trying to outpace NTC. They're making that very clear, so let's see if NTC can answer back.
EB in the chat cheering on the boys with the entirety of chat. Coy's going to head up. Zanger wins the 50. Blast tried to step in front of it. Space takes it away from NTC. Ball now sent towards the front of the net. Koi able to send that in. Dilmac's now going to look to flip it in. Drop it down to Blast, who sends it towards the net. Cut aside by Swim. And again, we've seen that time and time again. Dilmac dropping it down for Dilmac and Blast. Every once in a while, able to get that shot on net as well.
Yeah, that just shows the chemistry of everyone on this team. That 1, 2, 3, everyone knows where each other's at and where they're going to be at, and it's really impressive.
Yeah, Arcadia is a lot more aggressive than we've seen here in games 1 and 2, and it's definitely showing. They're looking to see catch NTC on their heels. So we'll see again if NTC can pick up where they left off in games 1 and 2. Ball dropped down. Koi looking to play that in. Blast sends it in. Has Koi. Space able to step in front of it. Ball 50'd by Dilmac and Zanger. Swim is going to look to rocket this ball in. Koi puts himself in front of the car, but Zanger is there to put of it. Nice save by Blast. Koi now going to look to rocket the ball in towards Arcadia. Nobody back. Swim able to get there just in time. Ball sent in front of the net. Dilmac is there, cut aside by Zanger. Blast sends in another shot opportunity for Koi. He sends it in, and we're equalized with 53 seconds to go.
Talk about the anchor of this team this match. Koi has been there to clean it up when they've needed it the most. He's been able to read Arcadia very, very well when it comes to catching them off of their defense. Great job by Koi right there. 53
seconds to go. Game number 3. NTC on match point. Looking for their second sweep in 2 weeks. Ball sent into the NTC territory. Koi able to settle that down. He's going to look to maintain possession for NTC. Ball floating at mid. Dilmac calling off Koi and takes possession for NTC. Space is there, but Blast is going to keep it in the corner. Cut aside by Swim. 30 seconds left here in game number 3. Ball's going to come off the top corner. Swim looking to get it past Dilmac. Ball pinched in. Blast is going to look to keep possession for NTC. He does. Sent into the corner. Going to look to center it for a teammate. He's got Koi. He's not going to get there in time, however. Koi's going to turn around, whip it towards the goal. Space able to send it off. 10 seconds left. Game number 3. Sent in by Dilmac. And he scores once again. 6 seconds to go in game number 3. And Dilmac scores the lead goal.
What is happening?
You and I have the same reaction right now.
Oh, no.
5 seconds left. Koi's going to send it into the Arcadia territory. Comes off the bottom corner. Dilmac will score the last goal. And that is your dagger for this series. Oh, my goodness. NTC shuts the door in game number 3.
Wow.
Unbelievable. Frohan, my man, I'm speechless, my man. You know, we came into match 3 just absolutely ready for a sweep. They go up 2-1 with under a minute to go. What do you say, my friend?
10 shots on net. 5, 6 saves. I don't know what to say. Wow. I mean, I'd give props to Arcadia. I mean, that was not an easy matchup at all. But NTC was just able to capitalize on some mistakes, and just as Arcadia was warming up, it seemed like NTC was right there with them. I'm speechless.
Yeah,
I am speechless.
It's absolutely speechless. What NTC can do time and time again. Let's break down the numbers here, my friend. Unofficially, I have Dilmac 4 goals, 6 assists, 5 saves, and 7 shots a goal. Excuse me. Blast taking more of a defensive approach here this time. I've got him with 1 goal, 5 assists, 7 saves.
Very well needed.
Blast.
Very well needed.
Yeah, and 8 shots on goal. Koi, absolute MVP here today. I'll call it right now. MVP for this match is going to Koi. 5 goals for Koi, 5 assists, 4 saves, and 10, count them, 10 shots on net.
Wow. I don't know if if some of these people have watched us in past seasons, but seeing that Dilmac and Lightning duo, watching Koi be able to come up and kind of take on that Lightning role, is so incredible to see. I mean, I'm even Blast, the skill that he's shown, and even Dilmac has gotten significantly better throughout the season. So just watching this team grow and to see the monster that they've become,
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
Yeah.
That match, I'm speechless.
Yeah.
I mean, just speechless.
It's insane what and
What will you like today? Another Cloud 2 classic?
I'll stick with the usual. Maybe take a little bit off the sides.
Oh, that's fresh.
The HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless. Legendary comfort goes wireless.
Hey, watch your head.
Welcome back to the NECC. Our next match of the Champions Division features the Lincoln Land Community College Loggers, who are off after a hot win after Alabama Crimson just a week ago. They'll be up against Boise State Blue, who are looking to put up their second win of the season. They've been a little bit slow out of the gate. 1,600 miles may separate these two teams, but tonight they will get up close and personal on the pitch. It's another week in the wild, wild Western Conference, and I am excited to be here. My name is Ethan Dolan, probably better known as Nelhad. I'm joined tonight by the most handsome caster in the NECC. Grant, how are we doing?
We're doing great, Ethan. Thanks for asking. It's always a pleasure to cast with you. It is the most hype casting duo, sweeping the nation, taking it by storm. We are ready for some more NECC action. Like you said, Lincoln Land Community College against Boise State Blue. Boy, it's going to be hot, and I just cannot wait.
That makes two of us here great. You know, we got to come up with a cute casting name, a cute duo couple name. You know what? You better buy in some stocks right now before we have the name, because once we get that going, once we get the couple going, boom, it's over. It's over. Stock market, boom, it's over. I'm just saying, but absolutely correct. We've got two teams going at it. Lincoln Land Community College Loggers, Grant, they are looking so hot this year. They held one loss against University of Alabama, Huntsville. I was wrong on both accounts. I've heard it both ways. That's their one loss. They lost that in 1-3 fashion. Other than that, 3-0 against Fresno State Blue, 3-0 against Bethel. Last week, 3-1 against Alabama Crimson. Absolute banger of a series. Go back and watch that one to get a little bit of context. But can they top this Boise team, who is young, scrappy, and hungry, Grant? We are about to find out.
Oh, we absolutely are. And you mentioned that win against Alabama Crimson, one of the most feared teams coming into this competition in the season. So if there's any team that's going to take it to Boise, it is going to be this Lincoln Land Community College. Fantastic series. And we're going to see another classic unfold here. We're 20 seconds in, nothing to formulate quite yet for either of these teams as they try to battle for possession in the midfield. And this time it's Lincoln Land Loggers coming out strong, and it's Sloth coming in, sliding for that shot on target. 1-0.
Absolutely beautiful setup there. Sloth is just taking advantage of what was given to them. Had a great performance last week in that aforementioned match against Crimson. Nice to see Slothish get going here early on. And Grant, that was a big key last week. They did take that first game win as Instinct got a bit of an opportunity there, couldn't quite finish it off, and scrambling defense here. Ace Pocket trying to set something up for the teammates. There's the pass, but good bit of defense. Slothish doing it on both ends right now. Becky trying to find something, but can't. There is Instinct once again.
Yeah, you can see the positioning really being a strong suit of Boise as they're able to get out of their own half quickly and formulate into a new formation and then start going for some passing plays, some connections. But then you cannot sleep on Lincoln Land because they are getting up in the faces of Boise to prevent them from advancing too far down. But this is a shot that's dangerous, almost made up by Ace Pocket, but it's going off their left post and out. And everybody will retreat as Lincoln Land look to make a quick shot count, but it will not. It's blocked by Baynock, and now out for Becky, who is actually going to retreat on this one instead of pushing forward. They had the time, they had the space, they had the positioning and rotation, but they're going to let it slip back into their own half as Ace Pocket continues the attack for Boise. It's blocked out again. A heated shot, and Becky is able to get it over Instinct and over the top of Baynock almost, but Ace Pocket is going to lose this one as well. Lincoln Land are on the attack, but nobody can get out to midfield. Oh, I take it back. They get a shot on target, but it's Ace with an epic save.
Ace Pocket in the upper 90 right there, playing some beautiful defense. Here's Get Over. Oh, hello. May have an opportunity there, and Becky comes from nowhere to put that one home. 2-0 is your score. The Loggers, absolutely just started to run away with it. That second goal right there, but you can just kind of feel it. Boise was playing some solid defense for a stretch there, Grant, but it feels like they're trying to play bend not break, and they just can't do it against a team this talented. We're going to see what they're able to do here down the stretch. Becky already saw an opportunity. Good bit of defense from Instinct right there, but they just can't keep putting themselves in that situation, Grant. You can't keep making these heroic saves all game long. At some point, you've got to step up the defense in that midfield.
Yeah, you got to get more clever with where you're putting your shots and saves. You have to put them out into empty space where you can actually do something with it. You have to think ahead, be effective. But Boise State, you're right, their defense was really solid for most of that first drive that they suffered under pressure. But the issue was there was just a small miscommunication. The speed died down, and Lincoln Loggers, they were on top of it, ready to strike and punish for those mistakes. And they make it up 2-0 now, being the score, as Becky going to throw this one over to their side wall, wants to get it through to midfield, but their options taken out by Ace Pocket. Now there's one the other way. Boise not able to connect. It is Lincoln Loggers getting in the way. Ace Pocket tries for a shot. It won't even find anywhere close to the net. Baynock's up for this one. They'll have to stretch backwards for it. Ace Pocket again comes around the back up to Instinct, who will not find the connection. Get over. Will throw it up for an air dribble. They're not going to keep it up high, but still nobody pushing from Boise. Now they're all cluttered up. If this pressure can build with speed, then Lincoln Loggers could have their next attack. Right now, Becky, though, their pass will not have anybody home for it, and it's blocked out and away. Instinct almost slipped one through, though, right as we were about to get done with it.
Yeah, get over, get it back on defense right there. Instinct trying to play a little bit defense of their own. Will be able to clear that one in the corner and has an opportunity. Becky, little one-on-one, is able to clear that one with relative ease. I like the pass I hear from Boise State. Is get over once again, has to make a save. They're playing well, Grant. They just need to find that star. They need to find that player that's willing to take control and able to find some goals. The passing is good. The rotations are improving. It feels like this game goes on. They're tightening up. They just have to find some offense in Ace Pocket. Oh my gosh, Get Over has just built a wall in that goal.
Goodness, you thought the shot was going to go in with blistering speeds like that, but it will be blocked to the wayside. I think if anybody's to step up, it's going to be Instinct or Ace Pocket, because Ace has got an ace up their sleeve, but it's Baynock serving up the pass, and Instinct, like I said, being the one to finish it out and get it done for Boise State.
They finally found the look they were looking for. Get Over, out of position, has made so many saves in game number 1 here, and we're looking at a 1-point game here, Grant. Boise is sticking around despite being the underdogs coming in. They aren't really playing like their rotations, as I said, gotten tighter as this game goes on. They are starting to be more confident. Oh my gosh, Slothish, you are ridiculous.
Goodness, as we try to make points, that's when the teams impress us the most, and it is Sloth with the angle of the day for sure. 37 seconds. Loggers are looking to run away with it, but goodness, can you give more credit to a shot that steep on the angle?
Yeah, insane angle there from Slotfish, and here comes Ace Pocket. They're trying to find something. Baynock, they have a goal opportunity right there, and hold on just a second. The Broncos beginning to find their stride. They are beginning to gallop out here, Grant, and they are running side by side with the Loggers. Anything you can do, we can do better. 3-2. They're in striking range.
I'm loving the team plays as always, and it's Boise State finding their options in the midfield on an open net, starting to catch Loggers off guard, sleeping a little bit. They got to wake up here, but Becky is going to try to kill some time, play it away into the corner of Boise while maintaining pressure. It's a good placement of the ball, but I don't think anybody else was positioned ready for it. Baynock with a flick over the top. They have an option in Ace Pocket who can't secure it. Becky's going to avoid the demo from Baynock, and it'll go back the other way. This could have been the last attempt for Boise State, but they have one more waiting in Baynock, off the corner, out to the mid. It stops, but it just goes down. So close, inches separated. Loss from a tie game, overtime force, but we will not see it this time around. A really close game, Ethan. 3-2, Loggers take it.
And at the end of the day, Boise had more shots on goal. Whether or not, Rocket League stats are super accurate is a debate for another day, debate for Twitch chat to have. But, man, Boise stayed with them right there. Once again, you come into this game, you look at the records, you look at the performances. I mean, Boise has had a rough couple weeks, but they did get that 3-1 win against Northern Kentucky. But outside of that, only 2 game wins, including a sweep loss against Alabama Crimson. But Grant, I would not know it after looking at that game. They were this close. They had the opportunity there twice at the end of the game to send this bad boy into overtime, and that was just game number 1. It felt like they got better as the game went on. I think they're only going to get better as this series goes on.
Oh, for sure. You're absolutely right. They can only get better. They just need a little bit more time to warm up against such a tough team in the Loggers. You see Boise State making these plays. You see Ace Pocket being there in the pocket, ready to serve up anybody on the field. But some of these connections just aren't finding their mark. And some of them not even formulating. You see them go for it, but they're shut down too quick. They got to pick up the pace and not get caught out on simple mistakes that they're making. This could have been a tie game had that defensive mistake not been there in game one. We could have seen overtime pretty darn easily, but it's just one mistake, and that's all it takes for the Loggers to take game one. And now we move to game two. Can the state of Boise State, can they take this one and change things to be different?
Yeah, we will see Mikey bump, get over. Absolute defensive genius on the back end. They need to clear them out of the area. Get over. Playing a little bit of offense here, changing the two, trying to set up Slothish. They can't find it. Instinct may have something on the back end, but here's Becky keeping the possession alive, trying to find something to pass to Slothish. Oh my gosh, Baynock saving that early goal, but they can't quite find the defense to clear it in the end. In comes Becky. Instinct can't quite find the angle.
No, but Boise State, their defense was holding up for so long. It's just this one pass that catches Instinct off guard on the back half. You just don't expect sometimes those passes. You're going for clears, you bang it off the wall. It just happens to be in the clutch of your attackers, and you get caught out on it. But those are those defensive mistakes that I'm talking about in Boise. They are susceptible to this kind of panic going on whenever they get under pressure from the Loggers. They get on the panicking side. They can't keep it calm. And here's Instinct suffering some pressure. This time they will be able to block it out. But I imagine if Loggers can keep the pressure going for a bit longer and long enough, they'll be able to get another goal out of it.
Yeah, and I think Get Over just picked up yet another save. Ace Pocket not in position to make that play right there. Instinct playing that one out. Becky looking for the pass, but can't play it out of the corner. And there is the clear on the defensive end. And who else but Get Over, Grant, getting back to play a little bit of defense. They may have something here, but man, really stepping up are the Loggers. Real team mentality, playing some swarming defense. Baynock can't get up in the air for that one. Here is Get Over on the other end. Try and put out the corner. A bit of miscommunication. Instinct, solid bump. Can Boise find something out of this possession? It's going to roll in. Instinct with one of the easiest goals they're going to get over the course of the game.
This is just so strange, but you see two Loggers defenders trying to get back to it in the middle, and it's just a huge misread for the Loggers, and they're going to suffer the consequences because it's a tie game between Boise State and Lincoln Land Community College, and it's Baynock going to try to start some new momentum for Boise as they've just acquired this equalizer. Becky out to Sloth, who's not going to find the redirect towards net. Becky will try one more time for Sloth. It's blocked away. Get Over pushes in too soon, and it's a runaway goal for Boise State, and now it's Boise able to find the mistakes of Loggers to take the lead for the first time in the series.
Absolutely, Grant. In game number one, I said they had to find that one player that could bring them home. They had to find that one player that could put the team on the back. They're playing solid defense, they're rotating well, and Instinct has stepped up here in game number two. Grant, what is the key for them to keep this lead against such a talented Loggers squad?
I think it's keep going with this pace they've got going on because it is clearly working out for them, and especially since last game they weren't able to keep up 100% of the time, and we're suspect that panic. We'll change the subject here because that's what Ace Pocket wants to do, but this shot from the sidewall, you don't even see anybody prepared for it. Becky just couldn't get back quick enough, and Get Over was still out trying to get some boost, so a bit of boost over ball prioritization that we don't like to see, but I mean, if you're a Boise State fan, then you love to see it.
Yeah, that's like in free play when a goal like that gets scored and all your team's like, oh, sorry, I was in free cam. Didn't quite see it. Ace Pocket. And look at this, Grant. You said it. They're keeping the tempo right up. Look at this absolutely, I almost want to say frantic. It feels a little hectic. It's working out for them, but they are just all gas right now. They are flying absolutely everywhere. You can't have boost over ball if you don't have any boost left. Right now, just duct taping that B button down to the controller. Ace Pocket can't find it right there, but there is Baynock on the other end. Becky with a solid bit of defense. Ace Pocket doing all they can to keep the possession alive. Slothish, uncharacteristic miss there. Instinct may have an opportunity. Get Over getting back on defense, but is able to clear that one. Ace Pocket can't find it. That should be a free goal for Becky. Lincoln Land Community College strikes back within one.
Again, it's this huge mistouch from the third man back, which is not something I question all that often, especially at what you're seeing in this level. The third man isn't really that common to dive in for a ball. It just doesn't usually happen, but in this case, it's happened twice in the same game, one for each side, and it's going to cost them. You got to buy some time for your team, or at least get a touch, but it was a big mechanical mishap for Ace Pocket, and now it's Lincoln Loggers moving back. Get over, tries to put it to the midfield, but Ace Pocket's got the block now. Get over gets right back to it, trading blows. Sloth will leave it for Becky, but this is now a time of recovery and a time to build a counterattack for Boise State. They need to take their time, but it'll be rushed away by Baynock as they were being hunted down for a demo from Becky, but they might have left the net exposed. They will not. Ace Pocket off the backboard now. Get over, tries their hand at it, but Sloth is going to be back for this defensive clear, and it's still Lincoln Land Community College building this pressure. Eventually, it's got to go somewhere. It's got to burst, but man, Boise State can handle this well. And as I say it, it just keeps on happening. Lincoln Land is unrelenting.
Absolutely unrelenting indeed. Instinct putting on absolute show this game, but it might not be enough. Baynock, massive save right there, going to keep them in the lead. Going to have to do it again, and does just that. Third attempt. Oh, Slothish. Third time's the charm for the Loggers as they tie up this game at 3 goals apiece. A minute and some change to go here in game number 2.
Goodness gracious, it was so close for the save. I thought I was gonna see it. Everybody on Boise State got involved to make that one except for one player up front. They did everything they could with the rotations that they gave themselves. They were set up for success, but it was just small margins that led to this now tie game. A minute left to go. Things could change. Boise State weren't quick enough to the punch, and now it's a runaway again back the other way for Lincoln Land. They can't capitalize though. Becky's shot will go wide after the block from Boise State. Ace Pocket out to midfield for Baynock, finds a shot to the left side. Becky not able to continue the push out. Instinct will throw this one down over to Becky, who's just been all over the field. It just seems like the people attacking and the people trying to create these passes run into the first defender every single time, and it's just back and forth, back and forth. Who can do the other better?
Yeah, feeling like a seesaw right now. It's just absolutely crazy action. They may have an opportunity here, trying to set it up. Boise can't get it to go. There's Ace Pocket trying to keep possession alive. Slothish will be playing a little bit of hero right there. Becky trying to clear to the corner, but Baynock and the rest of the Goon Squad right there. They don't make a play. Bit of miscommunication there, it looks like. And now they're going to play some defense. Instinct, been the hero for them all game long, trying to clear the ball. Does just that. Baynock has a clean read. Probably wants to clear this one, but Becky jumps the gun. This one's looking like it's headed to overtime. Instinct may have something to say. Here's Baynock. Good clear to the sidewall. It's going to stay alive. Instinct. Baynock. Oh my gosh. Boise Blue wins game 2. Wow.
No way. You didn't expect it would go in, but these short passes across the front of the net for Boise State proved deadly, and they take game 2 somehow. All the might in their bodies and spirit was what it took to get it done. A huge robbery on the goal line.
Oh my goodness. We are 2 games in, and they've been 2 absolute bangers. If you don't like this, you don't like Rocket League. I am telling you right now, Grant, it does not get better than this in the collegiate scene. Wow, a last second goal put in. Instinct, the hero all game long. 2 goals, 2 assists, 3 shots, and a save to boot.
Goodness, I can't even believe it. You didn't think it was going to happen, but I got a funny feeling around the 10-second mark. I was like, we could see overtime, but the way things are going, I call it a gut feeling. I felt like something was going to happen, and then the ball stayed up. It looked like it was going to hit the floor, but somebody happened to be there, and then another person appeared out of nowhere, and another person appeared out of nowhere, and it just kept going before it finally fell through into the goal. I'm still in shock, but I believe we have a tied series now. Is that
1-1? Absolutely frantic gameplay here, Grant. This is some absolutely crazy stuff. You know, precast, I told you I was feeling good. I felt like this was going to be a great series, despite the records coming in. And look what we have. This is absolutely electric.
Oh, it really is the most electrifying things that have ever existed here. I've never seen anything like it. Do you know how often it is that I get to see a 0-second goal? I don't think I've seen one for at least a few new moons, all right? Like a lot, several, so many. It has been so long since we've got to feel that excitement, and what a more appropriate place than NECC. If you're not already following, what are you doing? If you see something like that, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to stick around for a while, touch the follow button, and we'll be in it for the action all season long. You got to drop a follow right now.
I better see that clip on Twitter. Y'all, hey, if someone
For
didn't
real.
clip that, there's some serious bystander syndrome going on. 64 of you in chat, no one did it. Come on, we're better than that. Second of all, I better see that in some feeds. All right, when I hop off this cast, when I am just sitting, chilling in my undies, eating some cereal, and I'm scrolling, I better see some people posting that, all right? That was absolutely phenomenal, Grant. What do we have in store here for game number 3? I was going to ask you, what can the loggers do? But I don't know if there's anything you can do. That was just some Bronco mania.
It was. I mean, Broncos, they were able to figure some things out, capitalize on these mistakes that I was talking about. They just need to punish, and that's been the name of the game. And I've actually got to get into the game so we can see this game 3 over here.
What is the name of the private game, by the way?
It's somewhere around here. If I do enough digging, open a couple filing cabinets. Oh, here's a folder. Oh, look at that. There's another folder, and I found the password. I wish I had a manila folder. Wait, I do. Hold on. Let me just rummage through that and find the password real quick. Yep.
Oh my goodness. Only on the NECC, ladies and gentlemen.
I found it. In here exists the password for the lobby info. Hold on. I've got this somewhere.
Oh man, as it looks like we are getting some packet loss on one of the sides. Boise State experiencing some packet loss. We are going to remake the lobby. We appreciate everyone in chat being patient with us. You know, the games have just been too fire. We have broken the servers. They have burnt to a crisp. They are merely ashes now. But once we get back in, we will slide you guys right into that action. As we said, just some packet loss here for Boise State Blue, and absolutely understandable after the finish we just saw. That better be the #1 clip on the channel. Right now, it's a League of Legends clip from last year, from yours truly. But that tops it easily. That's head and shoulders above.
Oh yeah, I need to see that on #1. And come on, our Rocket League fans out there, we're not doing enough. Do we want to let League of Legends take over? No. We got to get some shares on that video. We got to get it everywhere. This has nothing to do with casters. This has everything to do with the players. We need people to come to the channel and be like, oh, this is what NECC is about, because that is just unlike anything that I've ever seen, and we need to get it promoted. Come on, people, share it with your friends, share it with your family, share it with everybody you know. Knock on neighbors' doors. Don't actually, but knock on. Okay, anyway,
knock on neighbors' doors. I'm here for this. Word of mouth advertising, fantastic. You can't go wrong without it. We are in lobby. I think that this, fingers crossed, this will be the one. Pack loss. I saw someone in chat say that Boise State's in the back of a Panera. That's how they get their Wi-Fi. Chat, y'all are bullying. Y'all are just Boise State Esports Room, the back of a Panera on the free Wi-Fi.
We got the clip coming in clutch. Who is that? That's Patch. He's got it. He's got the clip. That's what we love to see. Now take that link, put it on Twitter, put it on your stories on Instagram. I know you got one sitting there right now. Put it on Facebook, even if that's your preferred method. Get it everywhere. We got to show these players some love and show this beautiful organization in NECC some love as well, because I love being here. Ethan loves being here. We love casting together, and these players enjoy playing against each other. We're moving into a tied series, as I think we've got everyone ready to go. I hope that ping does not become a problem, but let's hope that we get into this exciting game 3.
Absolutely, Grant. What are you looking at moving forward here? A bit of a hectic series, but hey, I know you got one of the biggest brains when it comes to Rocket League around. Give me what the fans at home should be looking for here in game number 3. Once again, knotted up at 1 apiece between Lincoln Land Community College and Boise State Blue.
It's one word, and it's called mistakes. That has been the difference maker for each and every goal scored. These teams, they are consistent, they're fast, they play well with rotations, but they can be caught out on mistakes. And if those mistakes can be punished, then we are going to see whatever team who can do better take advantage of it and take a game off of the other. Right now, it's Lincoln Loggers who've got the upper hand. Ace Pocket has to make a difficult save, but Bay is not able to clear this one out. It was a phenomenal save, but even better shot placement from Becky.
Yeah, absolutely. And Baynock just kind of haphazardly tossing the ball right into the center in front of the goal. Not where you want to be. Becky says, thank you very much. That one was pretty free to start it off. Not how you want to go if you are Boise.
Yeah, not at all. But this one's going to go out for Boise State. Looking for ace pocket, but Sloth is just sitting in the net. I think Baynock would have rather done the cherry pick than the demo. But hey, if we can pick up some physical play and cause a bit of disruption in the defense, if you've got the time for it, then I think we could see an instant tie game. But right now, it's Instinct struggling on the sidewall. No boost. Actually, they pick up some, and they've got the time to spare for it. Becky not going to get too much of a clear, but Getover's got their back and takes it back out to the corner. Baynock into that same corner. It's just a battle for possession in that corner, but Ace Pocket throws it up to the middle. This is dangerous, and Instinct is backwards. Not a lot of backup here, but somehow Ace can just dump it over. Getting over, who's now taking things over to the ceiling. Now off low, ceiling shot. Becky for the pass connection, doesn't find the angle, makes Ace Pocket panic, but no shot comes through. Lincoln Land struggling to make contact, struggling to put a shot on. Here's physical play, but the shot's wide off the post. Oh my goodness, I'm starting to rethink my mind here and think that the word is accuracy.
Oh my gosh, welcome to the Clown Fiesta. Grab your party hat on the way in. What is happening? Lincoln with so many opportunities there. They finally convert. Slothish bringing that one home. Boise finds themselves in a position they'd rather not be in, down 2-0 here early on in game number 3 after a miraculous game to win. Grant, what do they have to clean up on the defensive end?
Oh, well, you saw it right in the corner. The mishap, Boise. It was 2 defenders. I think it was our star players right now, Instinct and Ace Pocket, who just couldn't make good contact with the ball, and they didn't have the third man to back them up either in Baynock, and that one was just able to slip through the cracks and into the back of the net. But Sloth is going to pinch this one off of their own backboard, and out comes in for Get Over. Instinct has the carry and plenty of boost to work with. Doesn't get the pinch down low. It's Becky who cuts off Sloth, so there will not be too much of an option in the midfield, but they will continue the pressure as Lincoln Land is building it. It's Instinct down low from the corner off the sidewall. Get Over is looking for an option, doesn't have one, has to take it on their own, and it's forced away by Boise State, who are looking to make that first push because honestly they haven't had many drives down the other way. They've been stuck in their own half, forced to make save after save, but luckily they've got shot accuracy.
Instinct!
Struggling for Lincoln Loggers, but this is a missed opportunity, but the pressure needs to start building again for Boise. They need to pick up the pace.
That they do. Instinct gotta be the one to do in the offensive end again, but Grant, you're absolutely right. They're just hemorrhaging time here on the defensive end. They need to clear this ball and do it in a hurry. This could be a start here. Baynock looking for something, but oh my gosh, Get Over just stonewalling on defense. Nothing that can be done. Slothish tossing an attempt there. Nothing gonna come of that. Ace Pocket trying to clear this one out of the corner. They haven't found anything to center. Here is Becky trying to just drop it down. Good bit of defense. Get Over can't convert, and here come Boise State. They may have an opportunity. Instinct trying to set it up, but they can't find the center they're looking for. They can't find the opportunity they're looking for. A minute 40 on the clock. They need 2 goals at a minimum here. Ace Pocket puts it in. 1-goal game. Minute 36 to go.
Finally, they're able to get it done. The 50 over the top of Getting Over. Becky can't make the stop. A huge bump as Getting Over was looking to make the cleanup, but hit Sloth along the way. This one slips in for Boise State, and we are now within 1 with a minute and 36 to go. Sloth will field this one down low, has Ace Pocket to beat, but Instinct's already up for it. To the back wall, looks for the double tap. It's a tough angle. It'll be pinched out. This is really unlucky, and upfield are the Lincoln Loggers. Sloth is able to redirect it through. This positioning for cherry picking is just insane.
Yeah, absolutely. They are getting exactly what they want on that possession. Slothish doesn't have to do any of the hard work, but gets to reap all of the rewards. A 2-goal deficit now for Boise Blue. They're going to put in some serious work here, and it might start with that. Instinct says, hold on just a second. 1:19 on the clock. They barely waste any time doing it, but they are right back in this game.
Wow. That is quite the shot from Instinct, beating out both Lincoln Land defenders. Somehow gets that one through, but it's just so quick for people to react to. Now it's a demo onto getting over, or getting. See, I see get over, and I immediately think of getting over it. And the scenery also doesn't help because it looks like the game, and I'm having a bit of a mental break. Oh. But Ace Pocket finds the pocket and breakdown of the defense.
Boise State saying, Grant, keep talking about getting over it the game because that's when we're succeeding. Ace Pocket finds one in the lower half there. There's still a minute to go. If they scored 2 goals in about 10 seconds, absolutely amazing stuff. Bronco Mania once again here as we're all knotted up at 3 apiece.
Oh, this one almost finds its way to the midfield, but it's Instinct carrying it out. Get over up the Sloth, who's been the cherry picker, trying to pluck some more from the cherry tree, but 48 seconds may not be enough for them to do it. I take it back because this shot is already over in their hands. Baynock has to make up for the mistake of Instinct here in the corner. Is getting over. There it is again. Sloth gets a demo on Baynock. Now up. Water falls down. Dangerous. Boise State could come through with a shot for Ace.
Oh my God.
They take the lead.
He stayed on a 3-goal run, Grant. I said it nearly jokingly in game number 2, but this really is Bronco Mania. The Loggers find themselves trailing with 29 seconds on the clock in game number 3.
But you know, if there is a team to come back, it is the Loggers. Can we see a Loggers-Poggers moment with the last 20 seconds? We will have to find out. We know Sloth is cherry-picking and might do so from the backboard. No boost to work with. Getting over. Has to get one solid pass, but Baynock is going to block it away. Now 10 seconds. Half of what they had to work with before. One more attempt. Get over. Turns too soon, and the shot floats across into the back of the net. Running away with game 3 is Boise State.
Boise State blue. Oh my goodness, where did this come from? We didn't see this kind of gameplay in the first 3 weeks, getting out the gates at 1-3, but they come up against one of the top dogs in the conference, in the division, and they're saying, you know what, let's shake up the West a little bit. Let's shake up this wild Western Conference just a little bit more. They are up 2-1 against the Loggers, and Grant, they're going to need a few more Poggers moments if they want to dig themselves out of this hole.
Oh yeah, they put on a ton of shots. You look at the score, 12 shots against only 7 though. That's the difference between Boise State. They have that accuracy, and that's what I'm going to be looking for in game 4. We thought about mistakes and all that, but it came down to accuracy, power, everything to do with shooting and scoring, turning shots into conversions. It's right here in plain black and white on the scoreboard. Shot conversion, shooting percentage was not anywhere to be found for Lincoln Land Community College. They need to step it up and match the level of Boise State.
Yeah, and once again, we see Instinct absolutely filling up the stat sheet, but Ace Pocket, the high goal scorer there in that game, putting 3 in on 4 shots. Pretty efficient stuff. Came in clutch. Grant, when they get going, they are hard to stop. When these Broncos get galloping, you will best get out of the way because there's not much that's going to stop them. When they start putting in goals, Grant, when the offense gets going, there's just some kind of energy that they have, and it's tough to interrupt.
Oh yeah, there is something going. We're going to have a snow day map coming up here. You'll love to see it. I'm a snow day player, and things, even though they might be in a cold ice rink, they are not going to be cooling down. It only gets hotter from here. I expect these teams to melt the ice. It turns into water. We go into water polo. I don't even know, but it's going to be hot. Game 4 coming at you. Lincoln Land Community College Loggers against Boise State University Broncos. It only goes up from here.
Absolutely. I was looking at the predictions and chatters about again in the game. Most are saying that the Broncos are taking it home right here. 3-1 fashion, 84-16. We're going to see what happens. Slothish here, trying to find something, not going to get it to go. And here is Baynock for Boise. Ace Pocket going to get interrupted. Solid bit of defense by Becky, but there is Instinct keeping their offensive possession alive, Grant. If they can just get off the running early, I don't know if there's many teams that can stop the level of offense that we've seen tonight from Boise, but here's get over, bit of a runaway. Instinct can't get there in time.
Like I said, if there's any team to counter it, it is these Loggers. Look at Sloth, always ready for a pass, and fires a laser just too quick for Instinct to get to. Only 28 seconds. 28 seconds? I've just made up a new word because of how crazy this is. 28 seconds was all it took off the clock for Lincoln Loggers to get back in it. And it's Sloth gonna miss this one. Instinct over to Ace Pocket. Shot blocked by Becky. Out to the corner. They have an air dribble attempt looking for Sloth once more. Who's up for the pre-jump? Doesn't find the dunk, but so close. Off the post, get over. Tries one more time, but Bayover is over to everybody. I'm getting names mixed up. It's too quick. Everybody's too quick, but that's what I want to see is the speed get faster.
Absolutely. This gameplay, if I had to describe it in any way, it's incendiary. Absolutely explosive. Becky looking for something here. There's Ace Pocket with a solid bit of defense. Get over, trying to keep the possession alive. Ace Pocket can't find the defense, and they get lucky right there. Doesn't go in. Slothish trying to find it. There is Instinct, all reliable on the defensive end. Once again, a 1-point lead for the Loggers. Another good bit of defense by Instinct, and they're to tidy it up once again, just doing it all over right now, trying to find some offense. They can't get that one to go. Can't they? What a bump, and Instinct gets yet another goal.
What a carry from Ace Pocket. Instinct also huge props on the angle, but even bigger props to Ace on the way out. Finds the bump, and we've got a tied game 4. Ethan, this could keep getting closer and closer. I don't know, bro. We could see a game 5 decider if things keep up this way.
If you are the Loggers, you have to think, though, about how you let them rattle off 3 goals straight last game. Sometimes you come into a game and you say, if we score 2, if we score 3, if we score 4, we're going to win. Right now, if I'm the Loggers, I'm saying we have to score more, as Instinct has the same mindset, putting yet another goal home right there. Oh my gosh, Bronco Mania in full effect here. The Loggers got to find some defense, and I tell you what, Grant, they got to find it in a hurry.
They really do, man. It's back to early phases in this series that separate these two. And right now, Boise State have picked up their shooting accuracy, picked up their bazookas, and firing rockets on target every single time. It's Instinct once again, setting up on an open net, but a great save off the post from Get Over. Stops the attack for now. Get Over one more time. It's Baynock out and down to Ace Pockets. Too high, though. Maybe their teammate can fire those quick shots that they've been able to hit so far, but Instinct will just be wide. These shots get faster. The rotations are getting hungrier and hungrier, and Boise State are looking to strike big, but another incredible save. The Loggers defense has been holding up stronger than it ever has before, but Boise State's offense is doing the same.
Absolutely, and they need that defense to hold up. They can't allow Boise to get another goal on the board here. Just 2 minutes to play here, Grant. Get Over looking for an opportunity here in the midfield, but there's Ace Pocket playing it into the corner. Instinct, the lone defender, Baynock getting back, and Instinct able to do a lot with that defense possession. Boise once again still on top by 1, and Get Over can't convert. Will look like a solid opportunity. Instinct trying to clear this ball, does, puts it right over Becky. This might be an opportunity here. Instinct, oh my goodness,
Wow.
3-1. Boise Blue going off here.
Gosh, you thought things were getting shaky for Instinct, but I guess it was calculated all the way through. They had a play from the playbook. They picked it out and just ran with it. Instinct sets up a pass to their teammate who passes it back. I don't even know how you get that scrappy, get that creative if you're a Boise State. There's going to be so much pressure going up against a team like Lincoln Land Community College, but hey, here's what I talk about all the time. It is mentality. Rocket League is huge with it. You need to have a strong mentality if you want to take this game to the next level, and that is what Boise State have. They say, we don't care about how good the Loggers are. We are going to keep striving to be the best we can be and not worry about what anybody else has to say about it.
Still a minute 10 on the clock, though. Loggers have a lot of time. They've just got to start doing something productive on offense here. Good pass by Slothish. Here is Becky. Little waterfall down. They can't find it there. Good bit of defense despite the double commit. In comes Slothish. Solid pass. Becky. Back to Slothish. Oh, they can't convert, but here's Get Over. Putting it in. A 1-point affair. And just like that, the Loggers are right back into this game, Grant. 54 seconds on the clock. What might as well be an eternity here in Rocket League. There is so much time left here in game number 4.
Oh yeah, and there's plenty of time for this chemistry to shine for the Loggers. Here's Becky with a great save when it mattered most. But man, I tell you what, they are just positioned so well and so naturally. It's just automatic when a shot doesn't go as planned that they can make up for it. That is where they shine best, and they need that right now. Sloth will position for the pass, but they won't get there. It's Baynock out from the side, 30-second mark. Now Boise State still hold the lead by 1, but Loggers are looking to build as much pressure as they can in these next 20. Ace Pocket with a shot. Get Over has to control this one out. The last thing they want to do, though, they would love to get it out to midfield. They try for the half flip. Doesn't make it happen. Sloth tries for a big clear. Still not going to happen. 10 seconds now. Boise State, the Broncos are holding it down. Get Over's gone. And it's Becky who has one more player to deal with. 150 up into the air. Can we see some Loggers Poggers magic? We won't. I thought Sloth was going to be able to get there, but I guess the boost game was just too little. And they will fall to Boise State 3-1.
An NECC instant classic. What a series. Boise taking down the Loggers. What a phenomenal series. Bronco Mania sweeping across here. Just their second win of the year. They'll move up to 2-3, knock it off one of the top dogs. This is just a lot of momentum, Grant. This has to feel fantastic for this squad.
It really does. Coming off of a solid season, first of all, you look at their record. They had a 1-3, an 0-3, a 3-1, and then a 1-3. They've been on a bit of a losing streak, taking over onto their record, but they come in here and destroy one of the best teams in the conference, Lincoln Land Community College. It's Boise State who are going to feel really good about this one. They'll take it to the book, and they'll run with it.
Really good indeed. And as I said, the wild Western Conference gets shaken up a bit more. One of the top dogs falling off. Oh my goodness, Grant. Where do the Loggers go from here? When they're looking up next week, what do they have to improve looking back at this game film?
It is a tough one. You know, there were a lot of things in there. Like we mentioned, we started out with, we had mentality in there, shot accuracy, mistakes, rotations, pace, not getting clumped up, having that trust, communication, just everything in general, really. I know their coach probably does a better job at this higher level analysis and can provide some really specific examples. I have the replays I could draw on top of them, but that's not my place. I think it was just mistakes early on, and Boise State really just kicked up the pace. Lincoln Land couldn't even keep up. They need to challenge themselves to be quicker, get some more scrims going, and never let up. Challenge that endurance game for the mentality. They need to keep going and keep striking big and fast. Feed the ball to Sloth as well, because they're a madman if you can get it to them.
Absolutely. For me, player of the game for Boise has to be Instinct. Absolutely massive. Came up so big time and time again down the stretch, on the defensive end, on the offensive end, in the midfield. That transition game, oh so vital down the stretch for them. That would have to be my player of the game. Grant, what do you think?
I would have to agree with that. Instinct was on top of it, and I even called it in game one. If there's anybody to step up, it's Instinct or Ace Pocket. And it was Instinct that stepped up. But I tell you what, it is a collective effort for Boise State. Shot after shot, solid rotation after solid rotation, being able to just be there for their team. If you can fire quick, accurate, deadly shots, you're obviously going to have enough pressure to take down anybody you come up against. And that's just what happened here tonight.
Absolutely. This one goes out to the producer. Are we thinking of doing an interview?
A good question. We'll have to see. I think
No
we're not.
interview on the night. That's all right. I'm sure with how they just played, Bronco Mania will be back. We will see this Boise Blue team again on stream. Grant, do you have anything to say before we head to a quick commercial break?
I do not have anything left to say other than it's always been a pleasure and it will continue to be forever. Guys, once again, if you enjoyed this classic series, you got to follow NECC Esports here on Twitch. You got to do it. That's just all there is. Share that clip that was in there. It's probably buried in the chat because you guys have been hype about it. You've been a fantastic audience and I hope you enjoyed the show. There's still more action to come at you. Ethan, why don't you take it away and send us away?
Absolutely great. As you said, I mean, you covered all the bases. I just want to say thank you to the fantastic, I'm just going to assume gorgeous people in Twitch chat. We appreciate you guys putting up that. I mostly appreciate your eardrums putting up with the decibels that this duo does put out. We will see you on the other side with some more Rocket League action.
What will you like today? Another Cloud 2 classic?
I'll stick with the usual. Maybe take a little bit off the sides.
Oh, that's fresh.
The HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless. Legendary comfort goes wireless.
Hey, watch your head.
you.